Good morning, everyone. This is usually how I start off my day with my dogs waking me up. And usually I will whip out my phone and see what's going on interest, Pinterest and Instagram and YouTube. I wish I use this time as my morning devotional time, but I don't. Anyway, when I get to my mirror, I will usually check out my face, see what I woke up with, and see if there's anything I need to fix. But I'll just tie my hair back and wash my face. First, I like to wash my hands, then I'll wash my face. The face wash I'm using is my Shiseido Pure Face, something like that. I forget the names. I'll write it down in the description bar later. Anyway, I just rub this all over my face and I like it because it's a foaming cleanser and it really feels like it gets everything. So I will wash my face. Then I will go ahead and brush my teeth. And this takes a while too, so I just went ahead and put it like on full speed. Usually when I brush my teeth, I take 2 minutes as well as washing my face, so I just like speeded it along. The first thing I like to put on my face is this little serum that I got. It's a tone correcting serum from Olay. I like to put that on my face as soon as it's like bare skin. That way that's the most effective thing that's on my skin because that's what I really like to focus on. Next I'll go ahead and put on my moisturizer, and this is a really good one from Clean and Clear. It makes my skin feel so smooth, and I have oily skin and it's a gel so it goes on smooth, but it also dries really quickly and it makes my skin feel really soft. I really like this one. Next, I'm going to put on my Maybelline Baby Lips, and I really don't like this lip balm, but I just want to go ahead and finish it off. I like it because it has SPF, but that's about it. Next, I will put on my deodorant, and that's pretty self-explanatory. Now, this is a Sunday morning, so my hair is usually oily because I wash my hair on Sunday nights. So I like to put on this big hair, I don't know, like volumizing powder. You just put it on your roots and then smush it around with your fingers and it gives you volume. And I also use this other one by Lush. It's called dry shampoo or something, I don't know. But yeah, I just put that all over my roots and just shake it out with my hands. And it really does give my hair that oomph that it was missing with all that oil on it. So just rub that all over your hair. And you want to pay special attention to the crown of your head, which is the top half. And then just kind of, if you have oily ends, or you want to go ahead and put that, but I usually don't. I still have dry ends because my hair is a little bit damaged at the bottom. So I like to put this oil on the bottom of my hair, and this jar is the worst to like pull it out, but yeah, I just put oil at the bottom of my hair because it still looks a little bit dry and damaged. Even though the top is greasy, the bottom is still kind of dry. So I kind of have to work with what I got here. And I just like to fiddle with it and play with it till it gets to where I like it. And the days that I wash my hair are Sunday nights, Wednesday nights, and Friday. So I the other day, every other day, I'll just have to do this with my hair, except on days where I will straighten it, which is usually Monday, Thursdays, and Fridays. Anyway, then I'll go ahead and put this on my face. This is my sunscreen. I like to give my moisturizer some time to sink in before I put on sunscreen over it. So that's why I skip to my hair and then I'll go back to my face. And even though it's fall, I will still put on sunscreen, and I just put this on year round. And this is a really good one. And yeah, you just want to put it everywhere on your neck and your décolleté and your hands as well. Okay, so I went ahead and changed, and now I'm going to move on to my makeup. I'm going to use this NARS primer, and this is a brightening primer, and it makes my skin look so nice and bright. It's really a good one. So I just put it on all the high points of my face, everywhere where I want to brighten. And bonus, for some reason, it smells so good. It smells like a pumpkin spice latte. I swear. Okay, so now that that is on, I'm going to go ahead and put on my foundation. I'm using this one by Marc Jacobs, and I give myself 2 good pumps on the back of my palm, and I usually like to put it on with my hands. Usually in the summer, I will put it on with a brush, but in the fall, my skin is less oily. I will go ahead and put it on with my hands. I just really like the way it feels. The texture really melts with my hands, and it just looks nicer. But I will go ahead and blend it in with this brush. It's a dual fiber brush by Sigma. And I really rely on NYX for my concealers. I'm using this HD concealer for under my eyes. And I like to put a lot on. And then I'll use the full coverage concealer on any blemishes that I have, any kind of discoloration, which happens to be this little pimple that came out here on my cheek where I still have some acne scarring, and then also around the sides of my nose and mouth. I like to wait a bit before I blend my under eye concealer out, just because I like for it to warm up on my skin. This is a really good one by NYX. That's me checking the time, realizing that I'm late. Anyway, this is a really good one by NYX, and it dries and it doesn't crease, which is very rare for me because my eyes really come out a lot, and this concealer helps it to not crease. So then I'll go ahead back with a brush and blend it out. Usually for stubborn blemishes that do not want to conceal, I will go back in with my concealer and use this dabbing motion to really just make it go away. I'm going to take my Too Faced HD powder and this flat brush that I really like and just place that on my T-zone mostly, and then I'll just spread it to the outer part of my face, but usually I just want to concentrate this on my T-zone. This is a super great HD powder for people who have large pores like me. For some reason, it feels like it just like really falls into the pores and makes them appear like they're not there. It's really, really good. I'm going to use this Marc Touch and Glow. It's my favorite blush and bronzer. It's a cream to powder formula, so I can put it on over my powder. I just place this on the high points of my cheeks, kind of right behind my cheekbones. And then I'll take my finger and using the lightest little cube, I will highlight using that. And I really like how it looks warm and it doesn't look super dramatic. And you just want to highlight the highest points of your face. And I also like to highlight my cupid bow. And I have a whole highlighting video if you want to check that out. Now, my blushes usually vary in the fall as with my makeup every day, but I'm really leaning towards this one by NYX. I forgot the name of it, but it's just a really light, warm, peachy color, and it looks really nice layered over top of the Touch and Glow from Marc, so I like to do that. And then I'll just take my Marc Bronze Pro, and I've had this one for a while actually. This bronzer is really ideal for contouring because it's matte and it has more of a grayish hue to it. So I'm just going to put this in the hollows of my face. Now I'm going to take a huge brush and just blend everything out. Alrighty, so now it's time for my brows, and I'm going to do a more detailed video on my brows when I get it perfectly. I still don't have it as perfect as I want it. So yeah, I'll do that later, but right now I just use my e.l.f. brow kit to make it really thick because I'm really liking thick brows right now. And thick brows look really nice and they make you look a lot younger, so that's really what I'm going for right now, and it's a really good fall look. I'm just going to take my Cella brow gel and just make sure that the hairs lie flat. So the makeup that I've really been liking this fall is these plummy colors. And I'm just going to show you my look already done because I will do a video on this later. So next what I do is go ahead and spritz on my perfume everywhere. Do y'all guys put it there too? I totally do. Anyway, I'll go ahead and put on my accessories, whatever I'm going to wear, usually a watch. And then I'm going to need my blazer, so I put that on as well. And at this point I'm already late, so I'm just kind of brushing through this really quickly. Even though I'm late, I still got to check it out in the mirror, so I'm checking out in the mirror, and I'm going to grab my phone and my lipstick and my tote with clothes to change into as well. And yeah, I forgot my Bible, so I got to grab that as well. And I'm off to church. All right, so what do I do on Sunday nights after I get home? I wash my brushes. I like to have clean brushes at the beginning of the week, so I have to wash them at the end of the week. So I just take my baby shampoo and wash each and every one. And this is just the way that I do it. I just rub it on the back of my palm and rinse it out. And I just lay it on this towel and grab another until I am done. So after that, it's time for a bath, and I like to brush my teeth and floss and remove my makeup with those cleansing wipes. And then I like to draw my bath. So on Sundays, I always take a bath. So I use my lavender bath, bubble bath, and I like to use this Michael Todd face mask, or I'll use this one by Lush called Dark Angels. I always remove my eye makeup using that Neutrogena. Those are my shampoos, and this is my favorite body wash as of the moment. I cannot speak. I like this buffing bar, and I like to read. Once my face has been exfoliated, I will go and look for any pimples that I need to pop. So that's what I just did. And then I will go ahead and put some warm water on it. Then I like to apply this little murad thing. It's like a spot treatment corrector. Don't forget that old terrible balm that I have to put on. This thing, I just put it on any blemishes that I have anywhere that I just popped, and it has benzoyl peroxide, and it's really good. The next day it's like gone. Next, I like to put on my nighttime cream, and this one is by St. Ives, and it's a super good one. It's only like $4 too. Make sure you just put it around the area where you put on that Murad spot treatment. You don't want to put it over the spot treatment, so just kind of go around it. And I actually don't have an eye cream anymore because I gave it to my mom when she came to visit. So I just put this around my eyes, and don't forget your neck and your décolleté area as well. And I like to put on this eyelash regrowth serum that I got from Rimmel. It's a really, really good one actually. Now I let my hair down, and I'm going to go ahead and put on my body lotion. This is a really super moisturizing one, and it smells like honey. It's super nice. I got it from the Mexican area at the grocery store. There's like a whole little Mexican section. But anyway, this is a honey kind, and it smells really, really good. I really love lathering on my lotion at nighttime. If you do it at nighttime, you really don't have to do it in the morning. Next, I'm just going to drink some of my bottled water. I like to drink half of it in the nighttime, and then I'll leave the bottle there and drink the rest in the morning. So anyway, that's it for my routine. Good night.